B-roll. 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 Shaking his head.
It's a very weird experience here at Sundance. We're having a good time today. Out here, we're getting to ski free today, which is a bit unusual. It feels a bit wasteful, but it's really pleasant.
It's okay though. It's responsible development.
I'm just gonna go You're embarrassing me. I'm so embarrassed. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm extremely happy to be here because today is a very historic occasion.
It's a screwball comedy for the apocalypse, about apocalypse.
This is my friend Andy.
And
it's a really fun film. You definitely got to see it to believe it, because there's some really outrageous shit that happens. Andy is about to go on live television in front of 300 million people. They're going to think that he represents one of the largest companies in the world, which he doesn't. And that's why he looks so nervous.
Should I typically just look right into the camera? Okay. I see.
Andy's about to tell a really big lie, which unfortunately is going to wipe $2 billion off one company's stock price. But before I tell you this story, I guess I should tell you how we got ourselves into this situation.
It began through jealousy. We couldn't go to the big protest in Seattle to protest against the WTO in 1999, and we knew it was going to be a historic occasion. So the least we could do, since we couldn't go, was set up a website. And it was a satirical website. It looked like the real WTO website, but it wasn't. And we just thought that would be the end of it. It was really funny if you read it. A lot of people didn't read it. And a couple months later, we ended up with an invitation to a conference. Somebody wanted the WTO's Director General to go. And then we just decided to accept the invitation. And at the last minute say that the Director General couldn't go, but his assistant would replace him.
Meet the Yes Men, the next generation of activists.
The Yes Men? The Yes Men?
The Yes Men.
We call ourselves the Yes Men because we relentlessly agree with our opponents, relentlessly and aggressively, until they crumble into a million bits.
To fight corporate greed, they will become anyone.
My name is Fred, I'm from Halliburton. My name is Hannaford Schmidt. I'm with the World Trade Organization, I'm from Arizona.
My name is Francisco Guerrero.
We usually target the largest corporate criminals. And when I say corporate criminals, let's expand it to mean that it could also be government criminals that collude with corporations. We'll still consider them corporate criminals.
Hundreds of oil and gas executives were duped today.
Louisiana officials are taken for a ride.
Yeah, it depends. It's all about the context, and if the context demands a giant inflatable phallus, then that's what we provide, So you just study what it is you're up against and then figure out the best approach, and sometimes that means a costume. Sometimes it doesn't.
Well, joining us live from Paris now is Jude Finisterra. He's a spokesman for Dow Chemicals, which took over Union Carbide. Good morning to you. A day of commemoration in Bhopal. Do you now accept responsibility for what happened?
Steve, yes. Today is a great day for all of us at Dow, and I think for millions of people around the world as well. It's 20 years since the disaster, and today I'm very happy to announce that for the first time Dow is accepting full responsibility for the Bhopal catastrophe. We have a $12 billion plan to finally, at long last, fully compensate the victims, including the 120,000 who may need medical care for their entire lives.
I thought it was great. I was amazed what they could do, and I'm just pleased that people are taking on those issues.
These guys should get the Golden Cojones Award if it was given out here.
I think the most surprising thing was that after the movie came out, and after the Dow, the chemical company, found out about this big hoax that these guys pulled, they still denied the allegations that they had any influence on the Bhopal tragedy.
It really drives home the point that money comes first for a lot of people and that they're not as cared about the issues behind it.
You know, we all have to think about corporate accountability and what's happening in the world, not only, you know, just about where they invest their money, but also what happens to people who are affected by them. And that's one of the great things that the Yes Men do. And they do it with humor, which is great.
I mean, the things that we present are not that far off from reality. They're just taking another step, logical step.
Sick, twisted, cruel.
And what they do is really to take absurd ideas and they present these ideas in all seriousness.
Yeah, well, we had this idea to do one thing and then it turned into another thing, as is almost always the case. And the other thing that it turned into was the New York Times, and we decided to print a bunch of copies, 100,000 actually, and it would announce all the great things that could happen quite easily if we all struggle to make them happen. And it was printed a week after the election, but it was all about the things that would only happen and that Obama would only do if people pressured him to do them.
One of the directors, he said that the real change is not going to come from Obama or the new presidency. It's really going to come from the activism of the citizens and of us.
Oh, I'm so happy to be a part of it. It's really inspiring what they do.
I think it was very moving.
No, this is inspiring. It really is.
We hope also is poignant and will hopefully make everybody galvanize people to try to change the world and get rid of this stupid system that we have and replace it with something that will ensure that we have a world to fix.
We attack, let's see, in order we attack Dow Chemical, then we attack Exxon, then we attack Halliburton, then we attack the US federal government, then we attack everybody.
Get ready for the judgment day!
Let's examine this map. Hey, so we're gonna go down the mountain. Shall we go down the mountain?
Yeah.
It's what we know how to do, for better or worse, and we love lying, we love playing tricks on people, and so we found a way to make it useful. Do what you know how to do, yeah. Do what you do best and find a way to make it useful. Even if it's skiing, you never know. There might be a way to make skiing useful, although it's kind of not the healthiest sport, really, for the planet.
This is a great interview.
We should do a swimming pool later too.